3 crew members have been killed in a Houthi missile strike on a Liberian-owned cargo ship off southern Yemen. It's the first deadly attack since the group began targeting international shipping last November. The owners of the ship said it was now drifting and on fire. Aruna Yenga reports.
Houthi attacks in the Red Sea have now turned deadly. Yesterday, a missile strike by the group on a Liberian-owned cargo ship resulted in 3 crew members being killed. There's likely to be calls to step up action like this: joint US and UK airstrikes on targets in Yemen last month. But so far, the Houthis haven't been deterred. These are pictures of its forces actually seizing a ship in November. The Iranian-backed group, which controls most of northern Yemen, has been targeting ships in the area for months in protest at Israel's offensive in the Gaza Strip. This latest action is a major escalation. The ship hit by Houthis yesterday was the MV True Confidence. The bulk carrier was sailing with a crew of 20 who were mainly Filipino nationals. The attack happened about 50 nautical miles from the Yemeni port Aden. The ship was travelling from China to Saudi Arabia. The US condemned the attack, saying it went way beyond disruption to navigation in international seas.
Not just endangered seafarers, but now tragically killed a number of them. So we will continue to hold them accountable, and we call on governments around the world to do the same.
The Houthis say the ship was American and the crew had ignored warnings from the Houthi naval forces. The US and UK campaign of airstrikes has been targeting Houthi launch sites, ammunition depots and control posts. These were strikes in the Yemeni capital, Sana'a, last month. Following the attack on the MV True Confidence, Foreign Secretary Lord Cameron said the UK will continue to stand up for freedom of navigation and back its words with actions. But the Houthis have huge supplies of drones and missiles. This cargo ship, the Ruby Mar, was hit by a missile last month. It finally sank at the weekend and now poses an environmental risk. Aruna Yenga, BBC News.
Hisham Malumesi is Senior Yemen Advisor with the European Institute of Peace. We asked him whether the US-UK coalition's efforts to stop the Houthi attacks had had any impact.
Unfortunately, it isn't. And one of the things, the misconceptions, is that they'll manage to put a dent to their operations, or at some time the Houthis will run out of their stockpile. What they don't understand is the Houthis, over the past 9 years, they've developed the capacity to build their own missiles locally, in addition to receiving shipments that are being smuggled from Iran through various routes to the Houthis. So they're not going to run out of their missiles or their drones. If anything, they're actually increasing their stockpile and also increasing the sophisticated kind of weaponry that is arriving to them. And so you'll see additional weaponry coming into Yemen, more sophisticated ones, but also the attacks are going to be more deadly, more fatal as time passes by.